Yo, what's up, guys?
I'm Abby.
I'm Pakiza.
And you're watching
What the Health.
So basically I came up with the idea a few weeks ago to start doing some like chit chat videos just between like Pakiza and I, because I feel like, when you get a good conversation going sometimes and you're like, damn, I feel like other people can benefit from it.
One of those like deep ass conversations.
Yeah, I feel like we have a few of those.
I feel like we have a lot of those.
We do have a lot of those.
Respect.
Yeah. So now we just want you guys to join in these deep ass combos and maybe take something from it. And I think it's just a good way to like interact with you guys and hang out, chill out.
Nothing's scripted. It's gonna be super organic.
Yeah, nothing is scripted. We don't really have we literally just decided maybe a topic a few minutes ago. That could change depending on where the conversation's gonna go. Usually we talk about like 10 different things within like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So
just a bit of ADD sometimes.
Yeah. So we shall see. But our main topic lately is because April was a month of contrast. It brought a lot of clarity, I think, to everybody though. Everybody who I've talked to.
You guys went through it, but
everybody,
for our group of like friend circle, like we all had a.
I was asking strangers too if like April was a bitch, and they all said yes, but a bitch in a good way, right? Because without contrast, we don't have clarity. So it grew us all in ways we did not expect them.
I definitely faced a lot of new experiences that I didn't think I would be experiencing.
But that's the whole point of life.
But I came out of it.
I think one of the main topics that we want to focus on was motivation. It's just because I think Pac and I like both hit a wall like at the end of April where we were kind of like,
I was so unmotivated. I didn't even post anything on What the Health. Because I didn't have any drive. I didn't have any motivation.
Yeah. And funny enough, I was talking like spiritually. I did a blog post about it too, about what lack of motivation actually means. When we're demotivated or when we get comfortable in a routine, we don't want to push ourselves anymore, and it's because we're hitting a resistance. And what that resistance is, it's a fear, right? Even though we may not realize it, but it's a fear of either failure or it's a fear of something being too much. But what we have to do is when we kind of hit that resistance, you need to sit back and be like, what am I scared of? Because at that point you're going to have a huge breakthrough, but you're going to have to push yourself to that fear. I think fear comes from, we build fear off of experiences we've had in the past, right? So we have this fear of that same negative feeling happening again, or what we were taught that was like wrong. And usually what our parents teach us that is wrong or a wrong way of feeling is their fear. So they're projecting their fears on us, and now we're in the mindset of it's bad, it's a negative feeling of something, right?
Yeah.
So, and and I think we see that a lot in life, because that's the whole purpose of life, is to get over those fears and create your own beliefs, and you're not just a funnel of your parents. Usually if people hit a wave of tiredness before they do something, that's a huge sign of resistance, of a fear of a negative feeling of something.
I think a lot of people are scared of failure, obviously, don't get me wrong.
A lot of people are
too,
yeah.
But you learn from those failures, obviously, and something beautiful will come out of it eventually.
Always. There will always be clarity to that contrast. And when you push yourself through that fears, you grow so much as a human that you wouldn't even be able to realize until you do that. Saying that I've heard a lot recently, and it's just this generation is the loneliest generation. And I think I mentioned it to you the other day, because I was like, that's such a sad thing to think about.
Yeah, and if someone comes up to you and they're just trying to be nice, you're like, whoa, why is this person talking to me?
Yeah.
What a weirdo.
And it's just because we have blindfolds up for sure, but we also live in our phones. We live in this digital world, which is amazing because we can do we can talk to you guys like this.
You see little 2-year-olds with an iPad. They don't even go outside anymore. Don't fight it.
Let it happen.
Anyways, you see these kids, they don't even communicate in the playground. It just frustrates me so much.
Yeah, and it is. It's where our generation is considered the most loneliest generation, and it's because we stopped talking to people. We stopped communicating face to face.
We're all like zombies. Whenever you're walking outside, or whenever you just even I go out and eat with my friends sometimes, and they're all like this. It's hey, I know I'm your only friend. Who are you talking to right now? Like, you know, it's like my time not more important than what you have to be doing right now. Like, I don't know, like stuff like that. Just,
And I think
pisses
that's like,
me off.
yeah, the month of like April too, I really had like an epiphany of where I was like, I need to stop being on my phone as much.
Yeah.
And like, even if it is like talking to your friends and like you're having fun with it, just like put your phone down.
Like, I was even telling Abby, like, something that I've just done in like the past few weeks, and it's actually helped me so much. Like, I'm sure a lot of us do this. Like, before we go to sleep, I'm sure a majority of us go on our phone, and that leads to like an hour to just keep going through shit like Instagram or Facebook or whatever. And then the first thing you do in the morning is you go on the same social media platform, and like that's where like your negativity, insecurities ultimately come from. Like, a lot of people, you see all these like beautiful girls,
Well, then you're
Instagram
comparing
models,
each
and then you're
other.
comparing them. You start off your day like really shitty, you know.
Yeah.
So put your phone away at least for an hour in the morning and like do whatever you gotta do.
I would,
you
yeah,
know?
I think like May, like my intention, like one of my intentions for May was not to wake up and scroll, and was to like wake up, put music on, have my coffee in the morning, and like spend time with myself and be like grateful for like those moments instead of comparing myself to like everybody else, and then you automatically start your day off with not being grateful or like not even taking out what like is around you or taking in what's around you.
It's so hard, but like on it, like no joke,
Yeah.
it's helped me so much. I've been like reading instead. Like, Abby just gave me a book.
She reads one page a
Does
night.
it?
She
Honestly?
reads, well, I gave her this book because she kept telling me she wants this freaking book to read. Every single day, she's like, oh, I read some of the book last night. I read a page and then I fell asleep. And I was like, you are going to have this damn book for like 2 years.
No, but what I always say, like, I don't know, it's like one of the best like advices I've ever gotten or whatever. It's like, talk to yourself the way you would talk to a friend. Like, you
Yeah.
know, like if.
Like, be gentle.
But I'm never gonna be like, oh, you're so fucking ugly, you know, like,
Yeah.
oh,
You
this-
should change this about yourself.
You know, like you wouldn't have any friends if you talk that way.
But like, you also don't see your friends that way. You see them
Yeah.
as these like pure, perfect beings. Why not see yourself this way? Like, why?
Mother of dragons right here.
Sweetie. So like, why not be gentler with ourselves instead of picking at what we didn't accomplish or what we should look like or whatever we didn't do or what we should be doing? Like, why not be thankful and be grateful of everything we have accomplished, what we do look like,
Yeah.
who we are individual.
Yeah, we're all so unique. Like, I personally believe like God took like their time to like make each of us so unique in our own way, you know?
Yeah.
I'm gonna hype us up. Honestly, it's a fact. Like, egotistic or narcissistic, but it's a fact. I'm a beautiful woman.
Ooh,
And, you know, it's true.
It's so sexy when you hear that too.
Yeah.
Like, when you hear somebody say that about themselves, I am like, it's so true. Like, confidence is everything.
Yeah.
Like,
Just like radiates off you.
it does. Like, when
And, like,
you
if-
are
yeah.
confident or like when you are down on yourself, that changes your energy.
Everything.
Right
Even,
away.
like your posture.
Your
like,
posture, your
everything.
people who you're gonna attract, everybody you attract in your life is a reflection of yourself in some way or another.
Then all the situations you attract to.
Yeah, everything.
You're like, oh, nothing's working for me. Like, you just become like a really negative person.
yeah, like, do you think anything's gonna work for you if you think that?
Pretend like you become the victim in every situation.
Yeah, and it's something that like we obviously have to stop doing. So yeah,
So hype yourself up.
get your friends to hype you up. Like, I think Bakiza and I hype each other
We
so
hype each other so
much
much.
during the day. Like, I'm always like, she came out of the shower the other day, she was sitting here, I was like, you're so beautiful. I was like, oh my god, like,
Yeah, it's
and,
true.
like, you need those friends, right? You need to hype each other up. Ain't nobody else gonna do it for you but yourself and your friends.
Yeah,
And like, you gotta believe it. Surround yourself with people who do that.
definitely.
So, where this topic went,
I don't know.
stay
But
motivated.
Stay motivated. Stay hungry.
When you, damn, I like that. That was good. So when you get to know us, we're really fucking weird.
Yeah.
Like, whatever you don't see on Instagram, you will see in these conversations. Like, we're weird people. So accept your weirdness. We love
True.
weird people. Be weird.
Be unique.
Be unique. Be who
Who wants
you are.
to be boring and like the same as? Who wants to be dull? Who?
Get your personality. Find out who you are. Because that's everything.
Okay. We out.
We oh
Shit.
Oh my god, I love you so much.